Following last Friday's signing of his one big beautiful bill, Donald Trump is now about to be off on a cross-country tour to brag about what is in this specific piece of legislation and how it's going to improve the lives of every single person in this country. But according to polls, a majority of people know that that is not even close to reality, so what this little victory tour actually is a propaganda tour. And we got a glimpse of that last Thursday in Iowa, and then after Iowa when Trump spoke to reporters, and he told both the crowd and the reporters after that this piece of legislation marks the largest tax decrease, for Americans ever. Biggest one in our history, he says. Which, right off the bat, that's already not even true, because technically for lower income people, your taxes are going to go up. For gamblers, your taxes go up because they've actually reduced the amount that you can write off on your losses. And of course, the tax cuts for the top 1% aren't actually new cuts, they're just extensions of the previous cuts. So no, this is actually not even the largest tax cut in history. That's just you trying to sell it to stupid people. And that's what we are about to see for the next week or two. Donald Trump is going to go, J.D. Vance is supposed to go, they're going to have other top administration officials crisscrossing the country, telling the dumbest Americans that this legislation is somehow going to improve your life. And he's doing it because he knows how historically unpopular this piece of legislation is. As I've said repeatedly, this legislation has a negative 35% approval rating, which of course makes it the least popular piece of legislation, at least this century, if not longer. Nobody wanted this other than, a few die-hard MAGA freaks, and of course, the top 1%. Everybody else knows that you're either not going to see any difference in your life, or you're going to be actually paying more in taxes, and if you're not, maybe you're going to lose benefits like Medicaid. Maybe you're not on Medicaid, but the facility you go to is mostly funded by Medicaid. That'll be closing down, so you won't have a doctor anymore. You won't have a hospital nearby. Grandma and grandpa may freeze to death in the winter since this thing cuts the subsidies for low-income people to heat their homes in the wintertime. There's a lot of really horrible things about it that, of course, we have talked about for weeks, but now it's going to be reality. This is no longer hypothetical. This is no longer if it passes. This is the world we live in now. And Trump is about to go out there and try to sell this thing that he's already bought. Okay? It doesn't matter if people support it or don't support it at this point anymore. It passed, it's been signed, it's done. But he knows he would not be doing this tour trying to convince people it's going to help them if he knew that they loved it, which he's, of course, repeatedly said that they do love it, and the only poll that showed that they didn't was a Democrat poll, he told ABC. Nope, it was every poll. Everybody hates it. Good luck on your tour trying to sell this piece of garbage to America. Thanks for watching, everybody, and if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.